has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
And we are live. Hello everybody, DarkPhoenix Ninja 92 here, and welcome to my live stream series for Darkest Dungeon. And more importantly, welcome back to the end of my long ass fucking hiatus from live streaming. Yes, this is me returning to streaming at long bloody last. Step 1. Delete that old game that I had there from testing. And now we are going to start a new campaign and just dive straight in. On the darkest difficulty, just the standard settings. I don't feel like making things too easy on myself, but I'm not completely a masochist. I mean, I am somewhat, since I do play XCOM and this game, after all. As well as Stellaris as Fanatic Purifier and Devouring Swarm, so I have to be a little bit masochistic. But we'll just go for the ordinary settings. And the Phoenix Estate, everyone. Also, apologies, but whenever I have to hit a key on my keyboard, you will hear the clicking noise from my mechanical keyboard, just because the way I have to set up my microphone to be able to use it at all means that's going to happen. There's just no way around it. Sorry, but, well, deal with it. And finally, just FYI, I do not own any of the DLC, so this is the base game with the free updates. No Crimson Court, no Shieldbreaker, or anything like that. Hell, it's been so long I can't even remember the names for most of the DLC. But anyways, let's go. I will probably not be talking a massive amount during these cutscenes, just because even though this series is a live stream,
you will arrive along the old road.
It's also
It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion
game,
through the corrupted countryside.
I want to hear the stuff too.
Because
I've never played a whole lot of Darkest Dungeon.
Ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road.
So this game is semi-blind.
And
I think I
writhing
finished 2,
path,
maybe 3 dungeons in my last campaign before I ended up stopping and playing other things because I have so many games that I'm always moving from one to another without finishing
So steel yourself. And remember, there can be no bravery.
I'm breaking my note talking
without madness.
Rulers just going on about, but
the old road.
Since this is the introduction one, I felt like
in that gaping abyss,
exception.
We will find our redemption.
Redemption? What are we, Batman? Okay, here we are with Mr. Knight and Mr. Rogue. And I know what the rooms are and how to navigate. I have played this before. I wish I could disable that. But before we start up, I am going to change the names on these people to name them after Let's Players. And our friend here. Hello, Mr. Uneven Ranger the Knight. I'll try not to get you killed for at least this first stream. Beyond that, I can't make any guarantees. Hell, I can't make any guarantees for this stream. And our thief rogue person here, Sikoden. Yeah, the both of you are probably going to die, just so you know. And Uneven Ranger, you are a warrior of light. You do more damage a torch above 75. You are God-fearing and will only pray for stress relief, and a kleptomaniac. So we have a God-fearing kleptomaniac knight. Or crusader, even. How he got accepted, I have no idea. The Crusader Order must be lowering its standards. And Sikoden has hard noggin, stun resist, and quick reflexes, more speed. And he's also a known cheat and can't gamble for stress relief. I'm sure the bandit scum are trembling in their steps at the sight of these two morons.
The hamlet is just ahead.
Yeah.
Dispatch this
we have our
brutal
first battle.
that all may hear of your arrival.
And it's time to kill the enemy, as the tutorial handily tells us. And he's bleeding already. We could wait for him to die like that, but I'm impatient. Let's kill him
Continue
fast.
the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And now it's time for loot. Glorious loot. A whole 100 gold of it. Interacting with objects, which in my case means taking everything that's nailed down, interacting with every little object that is not a bookcase, because
leave nothing unchecked.
Interacting with bookcases is like taking a 50% shot in XCOM. You're guaranteed to be screwed over.
The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer
That's not a maybe,
welcome.
it's a guarantee. Now, this big guy needs to be made dead. But he has a bloody lot of health. And does quite a bit of damage, which 2. Enough to push our knight to the back ranks. So I'll waste turns switching them around. That's how it works. And great, a debuff. Slice him. Please. Both of us are bleeding. That's not good. Bullets, please. And to bullets, he responds with bullets.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened
Our
blade.
friend the mountain is now dead. Seriously, if those big enemies were in Game of Thrones, they would be competing with Gregor Clegane to see who could be the bigger person and kill more people, really. And, of course, what did I think was going to happen with a chest called Bandit's Trapped Chest? I was only doing that for completion's sake, honestly. Victory and lots of loot. That'll be gold, food, more gold, anti-venom, a shovel, and a torch. Now, what are we going to get out of this? Let's see. We are a meditator and can reduce stress even more while meditating while camping. I'm sure that'll come in handy when we get to the medium-length missions. Sikkerden is also a wheeled explorer, so if we're in a wheeled, he has a higher chance of scouting it out. Also more experience, so yay.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
And here we are, in the Phoenix estate, and as you can see, we have quite the laundry list of things we need to do. People to defeat, people to raise to level 6, and all of that. And wait a second. Did our relative really give us a cursed estate? That asshole. I should have a word with him.
Most will end up here.
I did not ask for a cursed estate.
Earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
I told him I wanted a nice house where I could chill while sending other people to do my bidding. I didn't want a cursed estate that's as shitty as this. Seriously, what is wrong with this guy?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
But it's time for us to get more
Women
heroes.
and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Heroes in the loosest sense of the term. They're really just warm bodies to throw into the fire.
A mecca of madness and
Time
morbidity.
for us to begin
Your work
our
begins.
first true mission. We could, of course, go ahead and do the darkest dungeon now, but then our party will just start begging for mercy, because that is level 6. We are either level 1 or level 0. So we need to drag these two into our formation and put them in the places where they're most effective.
The
Now,
cost of preparedness,
it's time to
measured now in
provision
gold,
in this.
later in blood.
8 food and 4 torches at least. I'll get 6 torches actually. And 6 food. And I'm going to bring a few shovels and keys and some bandages just in case. As well as some more anti-venom just in case. let's see here. Do I need anything else? Two more torches, I think. And that should do us, actually. At least 8 food. Oh, I didn't put 8 food in. Alright. There we go. Thank you for reminding me, game. I appreciate it. Because I tend to forget stuff like that sometimes. Alright, so here we are. It is mission time. El missione. And a free torch. I could have probably brought
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
No need to worry, it's gonna get used up eventually. And battle begins. With bullets. Yes. Bullets are rather like love. You should give them to everyone. Actually, no. Bullets are not like love. I don't know where I got that idea from, and I think I may have these two in the wrong order. So I'll do that.
Back to the pit.
And a corpse. Oh yay. Just kill him.
Begone,
Finish this
fiend.
fast. And a whole 50
Be
gold.
wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Open the box. Another shovel and some jade. Move on.
Even
And
the cold
this is
stone
why
seems bent on preventing passage.
We should bring shovels every time, because if I tried to clear that by hand, it would mean more stress. And as we all know, stress is like the Spanish influenza. Nobody wants it, but plenty of people will get it. And that comment made absolutely no damn sense to me. Wait. This is annoying. I'll be constantly switching those two around. Otherwise it'll be a pain, since their abilities, they seem to not have access to the ones I want. One place or another. So, after this fight, we'll be using a bunch of torches to get the light back up. A tentacle out of nowhere. Are you serious? And dodging my plague grenades. That's just rude.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Die, the lot of you. Just die. Have some of that.
Continue the onslaught.
Well,
Destroy
sword.
them all.
Plague grenade. See if we can give him the blight, and we can. You would die from that. You are no great warrior.
Their formation is
You
broken.
would, and too
Maintain the
impatient to wait,
offensive.
so you get to die from bullets.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Let's see. I will go this way. I want me some treasure. Seriously? Fucking kleptomania. Ranger, why do you have to be stealing my stuff? I wanted that loot. It's not very nice of you. Just give me a grape shot. A lot of them. And we're bleeding. Bloody course we are. Dodge my divine light attack. You suck. You really suck. But you didn't dodge the blight. So screw you. I accuse thee. Battlefield medicine. Our friend here. That was some shitty healing. It really was. Stop
As
healing
the
us so
fiend
shittily.
a faint hope
One of them's
blossoms.
dead. And the others are nearly dead. Are you freaking serious? Dodging that a second time. Yeah, it really is just like XCOM all over again, with me missing 80% shots across the board. Absurd.
Confidence
does not begin to
surges
cover
as the
it.
enemy crumbles.
I have found me
Success
some loot.
so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
For more loot. We can do that and move on. It's on the bloody trap. Thank you so much. Move on. And our
Finding
friend,
this stuff is only the first
the
test.
Klepto, managed
Now
to
it must be carried
restrain
home.
himself. Okay. Everyone is hungry, so we'll do some eating. Nom nom. Nothing in here. Move us on, yo. And
The match is struck.
couple
A
of
blazing
torches.
star is born.
And I'll use that shovel. And go in here. 4 of them, eh? Those 2 need some blight. Crossbows. Spilling his drink on me. How rude. Rude. Sikaden, do I need to enroll you in how to shoot straight for dummies? Is that what this is going to be like? I hope not. But it seems like it is. Could you do me a favor and stop hitting? I would like you to miss a lot. 2 out of 4 dead is not so bad. Ugh, missing again. Wow. That is quite absurd. Kill our friend here, please. Not by much. But even so. I accuse thee. And you missed. Nee, 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 nee. Son of a bitch. I do not want him on the back row. Orient him, please. And he unstunned himself through Darkest Dungeon magic or something. And finally, one of our divine attacks hits. Well done. Now can you hit a second time? You can.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Maybe it was the distance that I was trying to hit at, going for the one in the back row. Though, knowing my luck,
this expedition at least promises success.
And no. We want to use that to unlock a hidden compartment and take all the loot. Now we can go home. That is a lot of loot. About 6,500 plus all the heirlooms. And, Ranger, you have now become mercurial. Minus 5% virtue chance. So, I have no idea what that even means. Let's see. God-fearing. A rogue thief person who isn't actually a thief will only pray for stress relief. So, am I remembering wrong, or do we now have two people who will only pray for stress relief? That could be an issue. Valbadon. Our friend here who needs a new name is now faster at heals when camping. And the Plague Doctor is more stressed in coves and can scout better in warrens. Oh well, back to town, I guess.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Okay. Get the quirks. Unlock the tavern and the abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight.
Yeah, and
the abbey calls to the faithful.
We have this idiot. Let's see here. Yeah, they're both God-fearing. That may be a problem if they both end up stressed at the same time.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
So yeah, they won't do any of that. Hey, look on the bright side. At least I don't have anyone who will only visit the brothel for stress relief, because that's the most expensive of the lot. And I'm also just going to grab these two additional heroes because
persistent.
I want to have some backups just in case. We need to rename these people, I think. No. I'll be doing this from time to time. So, welcome to our merry band of adventurers, Killswitch. also, no Dragon Sir, if you're watching, which I doubt. And congratulations, Dragon Sir. In this universe, you are female. And let's see here. What do I name this person? I'm not even going to bother, actually. Those two can keep their names for now. Trinket inventory in the lot. So, we will embark on another mission. We're going to do another short one. Complete all the room battles. Provisions. 8 of those. Let's go 3 shovels. Some bandages. 2 keys. And 8 torches. I think we should be good. And we go with the same party makeup as before.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Okay. Go this way. A sarcophagus. Oh dear. We have an uneven range of outcome claustrophobic. That's what I'd call good. Give him the blight, please. And Sicadin is bleeding out. Come on now. You can do better than that, surely.
The will to fight falters.
That was also quite pathetic, honestly. But now, I accuse thee. Much better. Yeah. Heal our resident rogue for me, please.
Sedated.
Much better. Oh dear. Now Ranger has got that going
Press
on.
disadvantage. Give them no
They're
quarter.
dealt with. So yay.
The light. The promise of safety.
Place a torch to create the void.
A star-spawned horror.
What the actual fuck was that? I get the feeling this is not going to go my way. Yeah. Summoning something like this. Balls. Heal our knight, please. Half of us have blight now.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Oh dear.
A hand's breadth from
Dragon's
becoming
Stir
unwound.
is at death's door and has become paranoid. And our friend here is now blighted, or afflicted, I should say.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Not much of one, though. And you need to heal yourself. Get off of death's door. Thank you very much.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And they have reinforcements now. This is not good.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Bloody hell.
And now the true test. Hold
Then
fast
is at
or
death's
expire.
door. Okay. Well, given how much of a clusterfuck this has proven to be so far, I am going to make the executive decision that we are boned if we stay. So it's time to leave.
True desperation is known only when escape is impossible.
Yes.
Injury and
out.
despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay. Do we continue on? We're not exactly in very good shape, are we? And I can't even bandage Dragon's Stir. Wow. I'm sorry, everyone, but we have maybe one knight and one plague doctor who are in good shape. And a bunch of people on death's door or death's door recovery. This is the point at which I say it's time for a tactical withdrawal. It's time for us to pull back.
You cannot learn a thing you think you know.
Yeah, that did not go well at all. Clumsy armor tinkerer. Stout healing skills while camping. Deviant tastes. Dragon's Stir, congratulations, you're not allowed to visit the brothel. What did you do? The switch has less melee damage and can scout better in warrants. Wow, that has to be one of my worst second missions in Darkest Dungeons ever.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Now, Dragonster. Congratulations. You get some booze. Go get yourself drunk.
The bellows blast once again.
You have earned it.
The forge stands ready to make weapons of war. Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
And I will get 2 more of these people.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
And now I am sorry, but Uneven Ranger. You need to go pray. You're not doing very well. Kill switch. You're on the verge. Switch. You have enough stress. It's time to help you with that. So go gamble. Just don't gamble away all our money, please. But yeah, that did not exactly go according to plan, now did it? Patient. Now, to be going in with a bunch of brand new people. Bounty hunt. As well, we'll take position. There. Yeah, we're not exactly taking a healer along this time, which could be a mistake. Right. There we go. That'll have to do. That'll have to do.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Take that. And straight into battle. With a bunch of rookies, too.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Hit them with just stun power. And them with bullets.
As the fiend falls,
dead.
a faint hope blossoms.
I do believe there's a bounty to
Give
collect
them no
on,
quarter.
though, my friend. Plague it up. You have the Blight. And I don't believe there are any Grey Wardens around. Get rid of that. And now... we need to get rid of the corpses so we can actually attack these guys. Or this one guy. Make things a bit easier on us that way. Pistol shots. And do insufficient damage to kill. Oh well. We have another bounty to collect, which that's not going to hit.
The slow death.
Thank you, Mr.
Unforeseen.
Blight. I do appreciate
Unforgiving.
it. 3 more incoming. Collect bounty, please. Damn high damage. I like that. I also like it when those hapless fools miss. It's quite nice.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Now do me a favor and die painfully, the lot of you.
Continue the onslaught.
There goes another of them.
Destroy them all.
Plague grenade. Die soon. Just have to endure a bit more damage until that happens. Which isn't now, unfortunately.
Their formation
But
is
it is
broken.
now.
Maintain the offensive.
And I just noticed something that's kind of interesting. Our knight here has a completely different set of skills to Ranger. Well, not completely different, but it has a few things
A
that
fortune
he doesn't,
waiting to be
which is kind of
spent.
nice that not every character's a copy of other characters, basically. Now we have to make a return trip to move on to the other things. It's also nice because our knight here is not a klepto. At least I don't think he is. Pack's already been looted. There's 4 of them. And we were bloody surprised because I'm an idiot. And I completely forgot to raise the light levels. Let's keep up the attack regardless, though. On now. Yes, miss. Missy, miss.
A singular strike.
Critical blight. Don't even know what that means, but it sounds bad for them, which is what I want.
Such a terrible assault
Oh,
cannot be
balls.
left unanswered.
Kill. Battle heal on our friend
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
there. Damn. He is not looking so good. Kill them, please. Or just badly injured, I suppose. plague grenade. Next time he should die, if I'm not mistaken on that one. We'll try and speed it along though, which we succeeded at. Thank you so much.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
There. Had no effect. I'm not going to mess that any further. Incessant surprising our friends there. That's nice. And let's blight them. Now some bullets. Yes, indeed. Kill. Kill, 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 kill.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Two are what's left, but they're going to be an issue nonetheless. Because they have crossbows. Crossbows are bad. At least in this case they are. That didn't do as much damage as I'd hoped. Great. Get them.
Slowly,
Die.
gently. This is how a life is taken.
The dialogue in this game is quite neat to listen to, I have to admit. You to switch, please. Battle. I want to go to that one. Everyone can eat now. You have a couple of those.
Even the cold
And
stone seems
shovel
bent on
things.
preventing passage.
Books. And I'll tempt fate. A journal page. Not enough room for it. I'm going to get rid of that key, which may be a bad idea. Oh dear. This may go poorly. We shall see. I suppose it depends on what they do. Besides get blighted, I mean. As we all know, all that will do is turn them into ghouls or make them become Grey Wardens. And I am going to keep at it with that joke for as long as this playthrough continues, I think. It's likely what will happen. And if you don't like that, well, deal with it. Kill him. Some more blighting.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. For death
And that's
by
another
inches.
down. We'll have to leave those crests behind. And I'm moving down to the treasure. Swap those two. Bit of gold. Disarm a trap. Nothing but ashes. I'm supposed to light it with the torch, apparently. Forgot about that.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Now let's go there. Plague grenade, as per usual with him. A couple of our people here are not so healthy. Oh dear. You're not dead enough. Hurry up and become deader. I won't complain about you missing, though. That helps you become deader, after all. Now, battle heal our rogue, who is getting very low on health indeed. And another plague grenade, which misses. That was my better safe than sorry attempt. Did not do what I hoped it would. And kill another of them. Die from the blight. Almost die from the blight. Meaning die the next time you have a turn.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Let's see. Thank you so much.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
I am going to ditch the shovel for a stun charm. I'll leave that, and I'll continue for a moment. There would have been a hidden compartment we could go for, but I didn't have any keys left. And now is the time we return home.
Room by room,
a bit battered
all
and
by all,
bruised, mind you.
we reclaim what is ours.
3,000. That's about 7,000. 7,500 gold total. Only 3 of us get new traits. Let's see. No. Minus 100% food consumed if stress above 50 for our new knight. Our seeker here has 10% damage from melee skills. Plague Doctor, less damage from ranged skills. Plus 3 critical if below half health. The damage from ranged skills thing for them I don't think is that big a deal, because the only ranged skills I really use for him are the ones
Let me
that
share
are like
with you
plague
the
grenade,
terrible wonders I have come to know.
which all those do is make it so that I'm able to damage people over time. Lost my train of thought there for a second. Could start curing diseases now, but I don't think it's worth bothering with, honestly. $9,500. How are you doing for stress? 64. 61. 74. Well, Sikaden is going to need some stress relief, that's for sure. And he's the one who only wants to pray, right? Well, one of the two. So there, have some prayer. Should I give anyone else anything? That is the question. 61 and 74 with these two. This guy is getting close to where he's going to need it, but he is our only other rogue. We kind of need him with Sickaden out praying for stress relief. We can fit one more in the party. Let's see. Jester or Antiquarian? I don't really know much about these. Let's see. The Jester seems a lot more focused on the combat abilities, and the Antiquarian seems a bit more support focused. Go for the Antiquarian just because we have a lot of combat people right now. One or
She
two more
searches
support
where others will not go, and
help.
sees what others will not see.
I'm going to increase the size of our roster, though.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in
So
this
that we can
domain
have both.
of the damned.
There. Now I can have two more. Crusader, we need weaponsmithing level 1. I'm going to need some more deeds for doing stuff like this in future. Right now, we're doing okay. I mean, we had the one battle that was with that horror abomination thing. And I'm not too happy about having that be a thing. Two more. Do some short missions in all the other places. But actually, what I'm thinking is that I'm going to end here. I was planning on doing an hour and a half, but right now I think we've gone a good amount of time. Just shy of an hour and 10 minutes. I think 1 hour is a good length of time for a single stream. At least for me, at the moment. I may make them longer in the future, if possible, but I've managed to go this entire live stream without a single interruption. That's very good for me, so I'd rather not push my luck, honestly. So let's just go ahead and call a close here. So, to everyone who turned up to watch this live stream, or who's watching the VOD after the fact, thank you very much. Your support means the world to me. Even when I'm just doing this just for the hell of it, which I am. So, if you want to see me playing Darkest Dungeon again, then you'll most likely be able to find this live stream on Friday, though I may change up what days I do it on. This is going, and if you check my schedule below, you'll see the days I'm streaming on have been slightly changed to fit my new schedule. So I will be streaming on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and starting somewhere between 8 and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm probably streaming for 1 to 2 hours each time. So, what you're most likely going to see is Friday, Darkest Dungeon, Saturday, Fallout New Vegas with the Tale of Two Wastelands mod, if that works okay. And Sunday will be Dawn of War, will be Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War with the Ultimate Apocalypse mod. And some days I will, and in about 2 weeks I'm also starting a stream of Stellaris on the, pretty much because of Apocalypse coming out, and I'm going to just randomly pick a stream that I will not do some days and do Stellaris on that day instead. So that's what will be going on. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you turning up, and if you enjoyed this and want to see more like it, I also upload videos to YouTube, mostly RPGs and strategy games, though I do the occasional horror game or Minecraft type thing as well sometimes. And if you feel like you're enjoying this and like what I'm doing, then please follow my channel and turn up to watch my other streams. I really do appreciate it, and if you could leave some feedback on how to improve and all that, I would be so grateful. So, thanks again for turning up, and I'll catch you for the next stream or whatever. See you next time, folks. So long for now.